When we started the company, it really felt like a no-brainer. And the reason is because we've never seen an investment with so many compelling characteristics in one. You have an opportunity as a first mover to buy royalties, which is life of mine exposure on the world's most important mineral assets. With that exposure, you don't have any exposure to the cost side, but you do have the exposure on all the capital that's spent to expand these assets, which is what happens usually multiple times in the course of the life cycle. And because you're starting first, you have a chance to have a diversified portfolio, which is something that's generally not possible if you want to have a portfolio of really high quality assets. There's not enough of them out there to achieve true diversification unless you're truly first. And this is something that we felt that over time, investors get everything. You get the exposure to the top tier assets of these real businesses. This is not just something that's nebulous. You get exposure to the commodity prices. The exposure comes via royalties, which is without the cost side. And over time, as you begin to cash flow, because if you look at our portfolio today, these assets are still in development and they're really slated to come into production between 2025 and 2030. As you begin to reliably cash flow, then you can pay a reliable dividend to your investors as well. And given that sort of these mines are slated to go for generations, oftentimes, it's a dividend that's going to be not a short-term dividend, but it's going to be something that's sustainable year after year, given the robust assets that it's linked to. So when you put it all together, we really saw this as the most compelling thing you can possibly imagine, which is why we started the company in the first place.